Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading covering the first half of the month, specifically July 1st to July 15th, 2022. This is a general reading for those with Scorpio in their birth chart. Cross watchers, you are also welcome. Take into consideration that the roles of individuals may be swapped and the intensity of the energies may vary. Feel free to take whatever resonates and leave behind for others whatever does not. To get more information about what lies ahead, check out each of your readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. First, we see what your intuition has been trying to tell you. You have this card of memories and King of Cups. Here we explore how that message of memories influences you in the first half of July. You have Moth Spirit, Surrender Now, and the High Priestess. And here we find out what can heighten your senses as you enter the second half of the month. You have Isis, Strength, and the King of Pentacles. Here, the Nine of Wands is your perspective as you enter into the month. The Knight of Swords is your surroundings. Queen of Pentacles is your motivations, and the Five of Wands is the outcome here. So with this memories card, it seems that your intuition is either wanting to remind you of this King of Cups, or having you to remember what is going on currently with the King of Cups for the future. So for some of you, this is an individual that you've connected to in the past. This could be a parent figure, someone who is compassionate, emotionally steady, supportive, and kind of like who you consider to be your rock. It could also be a significant other, and for some of you, it may be even you, a version of you in the past where you were kind of more into the flow of your relationships and being in a place where you kind of you had a firm footing. You've had self-love, love for those around you, and so it could be either versions of those things. So with this Moth Spirit and the High Priestess, it's this concept of surrender. It could be to some degree that it does seem like this is someone in your past that you might have been holding on to. And with the High Priestess here in this, section of how this message is influencing you this week, it does kind of seem that with this Nine of Wands, there's something that you're holding on to. There's something that you are, you can see this person is kind of almost looking back to see what what might be coming. So if there is this this concept of this relationship that you're holding on to, whether it's a relationship with someone else or a version of yourself that you're holding on to, it may be that you need to kind of accept and surrender some things that are not really for your best and highest good, and kind of try to tap in more to your intuition. You know, for some of you with this surrender card, it may be to some degree that whatever you are trying to hold on to, the shadow side of the King of Cups is someone who kind of might be drinking, someone who, like, because the emotions are overwhelming sometimes, that there might be, you know, to some degree numbing of the emotions because they get too intense. And it may be that you need to kind of surrender to whatever it is, whatever feelings that are coming about, so that you can work through those things. Over here with this card of strength, basically, you know, there's the King of Pentacles, which is more grounded. Both of these energies are receptive, in that water and earth are considered more like feminine energies. However, kings in general are associated with the element of air, having, you know, the ability to use clear logic and reason and make decisions for the, you know, for the group. They both are like providers and protectors. The difference is there is a little bit more in the King of Pentacles of, you know, focus on the material aspects, where the King of Cups is more purely the, you know, emotional, creative aspects. So to some degree, it's kind of saying to surrender certain things that you're holding on to, and recognize your strengths, and maybe kind of shift into something that is more in the material world. With the Nine of Wands here, it seems that there is some kind of fight that you're still preparing for, feeling the effects of. Your energy is, you know, kind of, you're tired, you're exhausted, but willing to still be prepared because of some type of dedication, some belief, some expectation, perhaps. With the Knight of Swords surrounding you, this could be, you know, someone who is kind of telling you just to be more assertive. This could be someone telling you to jump into action. But the thing about the Knight of Swords is they might have good intentions, but they don't have necessarily the plan fully thought through, or they might not. that sense of being grounded and taking a moment to really kind of have a plan set in motion like the King of Pentacles would have. That's usually not the case for the Knight of Swords. So here, this motivation of the Queen of Pentacles is, wanting to be connected, wanting to be at a place of compassion as well as, compassion and emotionally grounded and supporting and nurturing, and also being able to manage resources well and to protect those that you care about. So with the Queen of Pentacles, queens are associated with the element of water, and pentacles are associated with the element of earth. So it's almost kind of a combining of the cups and pentacles with more of like a nurturing aspect. So here with this outcome being the Five of Wands, there is, some conflict that is going to kind of be ongoing, because this surrender now aspect, no one is surrendering if these are other people, and if it is you that this Five of Wands is representing, then this kind of conflicting ideas, conflicting desires seems to be ongoing and possibly leading to like a circular aspect of, here you have constantly looking back, and with the Knight of Swords even looking backwards, and here with the Five of Wands not even really knowing where to look. And ultimately, there's something in the past. There's something in the past where it may even be that you need to surrender certain aspects of the past. I'm looking at these strips of films and the pillars surrounding the High Priestess here. And that kind of represents certain extremes, but things are not either black or white, or this or that. There's a lot of, ambiguities, variations, and it's a continuum. So here, it's a sense of kind of, surrendering certain aspects, surrendering certain beliefs, letting things go that aren't for your best and highest good, but also accepting things that you may have in the past felt that they weren't worth accepting. That kind of change seems to be in order right now. So let's take a look at the King of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands energy. So it's interesting that what you have here is this energy tied to the King of Cups. There is something that you're holding on to, and it might be this energy in the Nine and the Five of Wands. So it could be a spark, it could be an initial connection with this person. If it's not a parent figure, if it's a significant other, or someone that you had a relationship with, or just was very fond of in the past. it's a sense of that there was an initial spark there. Let's take a look at the High Priestess. You have the Princess of Discs, or Page of Pentacles, and it says manifestation. So here it is a sense of, it's almost as if you are wanting to hold on to this spark in the past, but surrendering, what is no longer for your best and highest good, kind of allows for you to manifest something new into your life, to have a new appreciation and almost have a sense of self, appreciation, or a new appreciation for your sense of worth. Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles here. You have the Eight of Cups. It says retreat on the card. And this is a card of needing to walk away from things that are not for your best and highest good. And that might require some, challenges along the way. But those new challenges here, it seems that you're going to need your strength for that, because it can lead to something that is more stable, more creating a value in the material world. So let's take a look at the Nine of Wands. You have Two of Wands, planning. So here's, you're entering the first part of the month. It's as if you're looking for that missing wand and planning as if you had that missing wand, and you're neither here nor there. So let's take a look at the Knight of Swords, as what's surrounding you. Maybe there's some buzz around you, or people are talking, trying to stir something up for you to get your mind kind of rushing around. You have the Eight of Swords. It says isolation on the card. I think of the Eight of Swords more as restriction. So to some degree, this, information that is rushing around you, possibly even information, messages, encouragement that is keeping you in this kind of a stagnant mode, is in a sense kind of assisting you in this kind of stagnant mode, stagnation. But it is just the way of thinking about something. So here, this Queen of Pentacles is kind of your motivation. It seems like this is where you ideally want to be, feeling love, giving love, being connected to everyone, being in a place of overall wellness, and being productive, being someone that can nurture, and really, just feeling everything. It makes me think of like definitely being in touch with all your senses. And you have this Ace of Discs, and it says wealth on the card. So you can see how this Queen of Pentacles is really appreciating this disc, this new opportunity, this sense of value, It could be, you know, a new you, a new, you know, version of you, especially when you have this like manifestation over here going on. So let's take a look at the five of wands as the outcome. You have 3 of cups. It says friendship. So, you know, for some of you, there's a sense of your friends, the people that you trust and celebrate with, can really help you to possibly leave what's not for your best and highest good. For others, this, you know, what's surrounding you, this Knight of Swords aspect, could be just your, what is it called? Gossips, people who are just stirring stuff up, people who really have nothing better to do than to kind of, you know, see almost like of a soap opera of your life playing out. So it seems either way that this Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Discs, this is the motivation. However, it's going to take some surrendering of what's not for your best and highest good, walking away from something that's not serving you. And, you know, for some of you, it might be even needing to let go of certain things that are not good for your health, you know, substances, high calorie food, alcohol, sugar, something along those lines, because you're going to need your strength going into the second half of July. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards to kind of see about crystals that can kind of support you towards as you go through the beginning of July. And this one wanted to fall out, but I was kind of just shuffling, so I'm going to take this one as well. So here you have Ruby in Fuchsite. I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. And then this says sexual and sensual vibrancy, increased passion for life and in relationships, attract spiritually aligned romance, love, and your soulmate. And you also have, what is that? Celestite. I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. Improve spiritual communication skills. Interpret signs and symbols. Experience connection with angels and guides and spirit guides. Feel serenity and calmness. So it seems here that these crystals can really get you connected to your high priestess, your intuition, your sense of spirituality, and that really can help you with this sense of, like I was saying, the feelings, the senses, sensation, and it seems sexual and sensual vibrancy here. So I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective for the beginning of your July, and we'll see you next time. Take care.